Hi folks, welcome back. Today's wee mission, see if we can restore this Bootlid to something like a usable condition. As you can see, it's pretty rusted, but it's a new Bootlid, just the fact that it was put on without any paint protection. As you can see, the old locks are growing well in this isolation. Last time I'd heard this long, I think it was the 70s, I think the Bay City Rollers were at number 1. Anyway, let's get the lock assembly and the bits and pieces off the bonnet, off the Bootlid. Off and take it apart and see how it's going to sort itself out. Sorry for the lack of videos, I know they've been few and far between. As I said in a previous video, I've been roped into doing some bits and pieces around the house and outside the house. Now, a mate of mine came and built a screen block wall at the front of the house, which was knocked down a few years ago, so reinstated that for me, so I had to repaint it all. And while we were at it, repainted the whole front of the house as well. And some other bits and pieces, building a planter and a few other bits. And if you've seen the video today, the work done on the van, fitted the light bar, a couple of air horns, repainted the front grille, made a new front grille. So, all in all, been pretty busy. So anyway, back to the Mini now. That's got another wee mission on the van next week. Other than that, it's going to be Mini from now on in. So trying to get as much done as we can. Big problem is trying to find time to actually edit the video footage and do the videos, and as well as doing the work. Try to get my hydro dipping tank back up in action again, because I've got a few bits I want to do for this, and I've got a couple of wee bits for the van to be done. I've got a snowboard lying up my bedroom, which has been there for nigh on 4 years, which I was doing for a good friend of mine's. So I really ought to get it done before I get back to work. Anyway, little food tub, got the bits and pieces, put them all in it, and then we'll get the sander out and see what we can do with this Bootlid. So if we get the hydro dipping tank up and running, I might even do something with that. Lights around and the number plate light. I might put a nice wee I don't know, nice wee carbon detail or something on it, because I've been thinking about doing some bits and pieces. Try to keep the car as original as possible, but that's not detracting from the originality, is it? Look, a new can of Lucy Juice. to stand outside bloody Halfords for nearly an hour for that the other day. Like COVID-19 nightmare. And that was even with click and collect. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm thinking of doing some wee bits and pieces. Either dipping a nice little, just bits and pieces, very subtle. The cowling, the ignition cowling, the steering column cowling, and a few other bits and pieces. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, back to this. So you give those the number plate lights a good squirt with Lucy juice there, and I'll try and get them apart, get them stripped down, because as I say, a few bits to do. Get the old workshop vac connected to the DA. Good DA, it's a Mirka DA. Fit the workshop vac to it, and it's virtually dust free sanding. Give the panel a wee blow off, because as I say, it's been stood in the corner for quite a while, since it came off the car actually. Get the line over. So I try to keep the paint booth airline solely for painting. The regulator's set up. Basically it's about 35 psi it's set up at. So and then I've got my regulator on my gun, so I just try to keep that, rather than messing about with that regulator all the time. I just sort of keep it set at 35 and keep it there. And see, I've got another 2 air lines in there. They're all piped through from the compressor, and this one's got an oiler in it, so keeps the tools oiled up. But as you can see, it's quite rough. Get the hoover on, bit of suction. The old table was wobbling about, so whipped it off and stuck it on the panel stand, and we'll stick you on fast forward just to sort of whiz our way through this. Got the grinder out with a flappy disc because it was even worse than I thought it was, so I took the rough off, as much of the rough as I could without taking any metal off, and then back to the DA. Some AT grit discs. Battering through it. I say the metal was quite pitted. But it's going to get quite a few coats of paint on it. I'll get some high build primer, some etch primer, some high build primer, and then a few coats of base coat before anywhere near lacquer or anything, so yeah, it should be okay. As you can see, the back's in almost perfect condition. So just gave that a rub down with a Scotch pad. But no, it's I'm actually quite pleased with the condition of it. It looked a lot worse than it was. So hang it up, let's bang some etch primer on it. Now extract it up. The floor wet. Not pulling any dust in. I always did mean to put doors on this, but for all the painting I do, it's mostly small parts that I paint. Here we go. That flash off. See, I'm not overly fussed with the finish or anything, because obviously it's only an etch primer just to sort of protect the panel for now, because it's going to sit in the corner again for a while. So we'll give it another, I'll just let it flash off for 10 minutes there. I just use up what's left in the gun. Pay particular attention to the edges. I say most of this will get rubbed back off again. It was really just to see if the panel was salvageable before I start making lists for the panels from a phone call to M Machine. Quite a considerable list, so hopefully they're going to be nice to me. Yeah, giving the back a good coat. You see, it's only a protection, it's the edges are quite, yeah, there's a wee morsel on the bottom. I'll just dust off the rest of the panel with what's left in it, and I'll leave it at that to settle in. Catch the bits that were missed. Give it a wee dust off in the morning with a Scotch pad and stick it in the corner of the road. That's it. And that, as I say, is that. Anyway, following morning, gave it a wee rub off with a Scotch pad, and I'm quite pleased. It's really quite smooth. So considering the state it was in, I'm quite happy. Panel salvaged, so very much usable. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the wee video, folks, and if you did, give us a like and a subscribe. As I say, stay safe out there. Again, catch you all later. Take care, people. Ta-ra.